Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is our Wednesday box opening.
All right, and we have Tracy behind us because we're ready to say what? She wanted to say, Feliz Navidad.
I don't speak Spanish.
Happy Chinese New Year.
How many of you guys are staying up late? That's what I want to know.
I know. Well, do you do that?
You can?
Do you get,
Yeah.
I mean, are there
Fireworks. And
fireworks and everything?
I hope not in Soap
I hope
Lake.
not in Soap Lake. Oh, man.
Lindsay,
Our dog's
prepare
gonna
yourself.
take it.
So I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk
Well,
about it.
Blaine and Dusty are definitely geared up for it, but I don't know if they
Yeah.
do.
At Cloudview.
Fireworks.
Our Cloudview hippies. That's good.
We prefer the little paper ones. You just pull the tab and confetti.
And maybe that scares the dog.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. So we were asking what to eat, and what did we decide? You can eat pretty much anything, right?
Spring rolls, right?
Spring rolls.
Spring rolls. And
And there was something about some lucky rice.
No, lucky money.
Lucky
You're supposed
money.
to give kids a red envelope with lucky
Yeah.
money in it.
is it, you should always have red in your
And they say a whole duck. I mean, a whole chicken.
A whole chicken.
A whole
I carry
chicken.
a red ribbon with my cash.
Oh, really?
Oh, because that keeps
Good luck.
Good
Yeah.
luck. Oh, did you?
But-
I don't know. Could they see you from where you were standing?
You know, okay.
A red
Yeah,
red
but
fabric.
here's the red good luck ribbon. Here's my wallet.
Oh, it wasn't that lucky.
I need to change
Hey.
it this year, I think. $1 sign.
Yeah, I'll make a note of that. All right. Okay, good. All right. Well, so if you're new here, we always forget that part. So every once in a while, somebody will venture in and find us for the first time. We are a mother-daughter duo, and we have a quilt shop in Central Washington State. We've been here for, we're on our 26th year.
Headed there. Wait, no. Are
No,
there?
we celebrated 26.
Yes,
so
we did.
we're
Headed to 27.
over 26 years. Yeah. And we have our brick and mortar store. We have a retreat center, 3 retreat facilities. And then we have the online store. We do our own hosted quilting retreats. We do quilting cruises. And then we do tutorials on YouTube. We do a bunch of stuff on YouTube. We do tutorials. And then we also do these box openings.
Yeah.
So we do these Wednesday night at 5, and we also do them again Sunday at 12:30. And we open anything brand new that's just come in the store. We open it up so that you can see it. And then behind us, who's always hanging out with us, is Tracy. Tracy is our shipping manager. And you can see it's all done.
She's all cut up for the
It's all done. So what happens is we print off the orders in the morning, and then we fill everything, and she takes it to the post office typically by 4 p.m. It leaves the same day. The only difference with that is if it's a holiday or a weekend, because we live in a small town and we only have our post office is closed on Saturdays and Sundays. The other exception to that is if you are
Someone with questions, notes,
yeah.
wanting us to help pick something out.
Yeah, and and that's what this is. We're waiting for a call back. If you know, you know. This is the one we thought you should get. And so then we wait. And then also if you're international, if you are Canadian, UK, Australian, then what happens is you place your order and Tracy weighs it. And then she finds the cheapest possible way to get it to you, and then she sends you a little love note and a PayPal invoice and says, "Oh, this is how much it's going to cost." We don't mark it up or anything; it just costs what it costs.
Yeah.
And then if you say no, it costs way too much, then no harm, no foul. We just refund your money, and everything is good. But I think sometimes even with the shipping, I know for Canada, yikes a noodle. Your guys' fabric is super expensive up there. So anyway, we give you an option for that, and it's all explained on our website. So
Yeah.
All right, with that, we have a few boxes here
Yes, I'm going to start with this big one over
to
here.
open. I think it's all fabric this time. Lately, gosh,
Right.
for a while, we've been having lots and lots of
Notion.
notions. I should show you guys my new thing. I got these for Christmas.
Oh, yeah,
for-
your hand warmers.
I know, my tush is really warm right now because it's in my back pocket. So these are those little hand warmers. Have you guys seen these? They work really, really good. You just
Yeah, they're really nice.
you plug them in to your little phone charger, and there's a set of 2 of them. My hands get so cold that they ache. And so anyway, I finally got myself a pair, charged them up, and Pa took the other one.
Oh. I'll put them on my Amazon store in case you guys want to know the ones that we use. And Brittany uses them. Eliza uses them.
Yeah.
They're good.
And you just turn them off. You have your power 1, 2, or 3,
Depending on
and
how
then
much
you
heat
just
want.
and your little plug-in. It plugs into your little USB charger, and then there's a little pigtail, so you can charge both at the same time.
The other hack for those of you guys who are experiencing cold that is new for you.
Sorry,
Sorry, we will take it back. Just
we
blow
want
it
it back.
over.
Yeah.
But if you take latex gloves, like what they use at the hospital or whatever, do a pair of latex gloves and then in your basic cheapy gloves, it'll help insulate your hands. So if you have to be outside because you have animals, you have trees to cover, whatever it might be, put a layer of those and it'll help insulate your own heat. So all your fingers all the way, instead of just being your palms.
Yeah.
Or if all the store is sold out of all of those feet warmers and hand warmers that you can just activate.
I know those little activator ones.
Go get some
Those don't
plastic
last
gloves.
very long.
They don't.
No, because you're supposed to activate those, and then you're supposed to put them in your gloves. But yeah, these are way
They're rechargeable.
nicer.
It's pretty cool.
And in between times, you can just warm other things.
Okay.
Music.
That box, yeah. Let's go with music. Instrument book. There's a panel. We'll have to cut one off.
Alrighty. Okay, we're gonna take off the plastic, and then
We'll give you an up close
we'll
peek.
be right back.
All right.
Very
Got
cool.
it.
I think the thing with Christmas stuff is that it's just always popular.
Music stuff.
Music stuff.
Yeah.
People that are making bags for a music teacher, making a quilt, or people who just, love orchestra or music. It's always popular. I think there's another little line back there, but not bright like this.
Right.
It's a little softer.
I have a whole collection of just music in online. So what I'll do is I'll put these 3, 6, 7 plus the panel, these 7 pieces and the panel in that music section. You'll see these first, and then you'll see all the others that go with it. So if there's another black and white piece you want to go to, because I know we have more of just music notes back there that I think is just in black and white or black on white or white on black. So you can add some other things to it, because there is, we don't have a
And
lot.
that would be
of
better
music,
than them
but just
searching our website for something else. It was our website. I don't know why our search engine is not great.
So poor.
It's not our fault. It's
I-
who we contract with. It's their fault.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes my biggest trick, if you are looking for something special, try one word. So if the collection is hummingbird and flowers, just try hummingbird and search that, and then you might see it. Because you never know if I did A-N-D, or the and symbol, or maybe, or maybe they call it hummingbird and they leave the and out.
Or there's a space.
Yeah. So sometimes it's also whatever I get pulled from the catalog to put them in. So sometimes the best bet to search online is just pick one word. If you're looking for non-stick. Sometimes just search stick, because non, is it N-O-N with a dash? Is it N-O-N with a space? Is it one word? You never know. It's like a straw.
We go through this all the time. People bring something up front to ring up. It's like,
What
I
is
take all this.
Yeah. Pick one word.
Yeah.
But yeah, so otherwise in the music section, I'll put this with everybody else. So if there's other things, the only thing you're probably not going to see a lot of, if you want to add some of this red or this brass color, that's something you might want to put in your notes. Say, pick something off the color wall that you think is what you want and that you want
And
half
how
a
much
yard
you
of.
want.
And then just put in your notes, hey, I'm hoping to match the saxophone. And we can find that, send you a text. You can say yay or nay. Or you can just say, hey, I trust you. Surprise me. And we can pick what we want, send it to you, and you'll love it anyways.
Yeah.
We're all quilters here, so we're not going to send you something you don't like.
Oh, no. Yeah. And then before you go over there, let's show them this. This was also in the box, which is so random.
I don't...
2 more. Well, we never say no to a book panel. The soft books are super, super popular. There was something that came across my feed the other day, and somebody said, oh, how come nobody ever has any soft books? And I thought, well, where are you shopping?
We always buy them.
We always have them.
Yeah.
We never say no.
We have quite
And
an
so
arrangement.
these, I feel like, did we have this once before? Did they do a reprint of it?
I don't know if it was identical. I know, like, this little
This
lamb.
guy looks super
The
familiar.
little bunny looks familiar. So it's possible they were adding to the collection, or
Okay.
they continued printing the collection and added a new soft book.
And sometimes they'll do a reprint, but they'll only pick certain things. So that's what it might have been, just a reprint of just the book
soft book.
panel. Soft book. I love that little chubby bird.
It's really pretty.
You were
Some
loved in the
horses.
morning when the sun comes up. Yeah.
I think it's
Oh,
cute.
Really,
Can
really
you
sweet.
feel my love in the big blue sky?
Aw.
It's cute.
Very, very cute.
Beautiful.
And of course, if you're new to soft books, the directions are all on there. Super, super. Couldn't be easier.
They're all printed. Mom also has a tutorial on YouTube that
Yes.
she makes one. Her soft book she uses just gives you the basic information, and she also does her tutorial is with a 3D soft book. So if you have like in her case it was a skunk
Yeah.
tail,
Yeah.
or if you have paw prints or ears, she'll show you
Horns.
horns. She'll show you how to add the 3D element to it.
Yeah. And then this was the other one. I feel like I've not seen this one
Little
before.
ones. Oh, look how cute that is.
I know, little chipmunk.
The sun is bright and happy. Fall is finally here.
Really sweet.
Cute little
Yeah.
hedgehog. I love the little otter.
I know.
Oh my goodness. The
I
barn
know.
owl.
Yeah, adorable.
Cute.
All right.
So 2 more soft books. Again, I'll move that to the what's new. It's a whole category full of soft books. So you'll see these 2 first, and then scroll through. There's tons
There's a lot.
of them.
There's a lot.
So,
Okay, now we'll show you this really cool.
Um,
oh wait, let's hold this up.
and this
And
one's
you said
called.
there's no line.
There's no line. This collection is actually called Making Music. Is it upside down?
It is upside down.
Move that way.
And so we've talked about this before, how we don't really like a line, because in a panel, sometimes what will happen is, so the repeat on this
Is
is
just
going
right
to
here.
be, is right here. And so you get these 6 blocks on your repeat. And then oftentimes the fabric company will put a dashed line there saying, cut here, because this is the repeat. We don't like that dashed line, because sometimes what you want to do is you might want a panel and a half, and then just go ahead and have 9 blocks and put a border on it. And so I like that a lot.
Or do 3 panels, and then you could easily chop off this blue part, and then add your other piece. So you just have this little like sash.
Yeah.
Or you could cut it all together and then add your another panel to make it long. But
Yeah.
and I love this little border print almost.
Yeah. Yeah. So
It's pretty.
really, really
There's
cool.
a panel.
And I would say, what do you think those are? About 12-inch blocks?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Really nice.
So it'll be sold in eaches. So of course these 6 blocks will be 1.
Mhm.
But if you get 2 or 3, it'll be in continuous yardage. So
Yeah.
if you are wanting to do something with minimal seams,
Yeah.
you can do that.
And it's kind of fun. If you can see, it's like music makes my heart sing, feel the rhythm, happiness is making music. Pretty awesome. Shelly, this seems like this would be
Very
right
cool.
up your alley. Okay. I don't know why Lizzie is so panty today.
Okay, there it is. So sure, little tiny collection.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So we've got piano keys. We have kind of a taupe on black instruments. Everything is on there. Everything. Piano, flute, guitar, fiddle, French horn, drums. This is the same print. No, it isn't. Not the same. But it's color on black. So this one has also, it's smaller. There's no,
It's like the band.
yeah, there's
You
no
got your drums,
piano.
you got your guitars.
Yeah. Oh, there's only piano keys and music. And then the horns, French horn, saxophone, trumpet, trombone, tuba. And then same piece on red. And then this is nice.
I like that one.
I really like this one. Minor, 8th note, sharp tambourine, half note, flute, band. Listen to the music. Really nice. Really, really nice. And then just a little colorful on white. And this is just a nice clear white and nice clear color. It's just a little music notes. So really fun. This would be a really nice one if, you know, again, somebody who's majoring in music or, you know, whatever. I think now is now the time that people are starting to get nervous about graduation quilts.
Probably.
No.
I mean,
It's coming up. It'll be here before you know it.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to clean this up and then we'll grab some more boxes. Okay.
All right. I've got ourselves a Northcott box.
Ooh.
Black and white.
Is it all over right? Oh, it is.
Oh.
Girl.
Ooh, look at that stripe.
Oh, sorry. I always dig.
She's
I
a digger.
always dig.
You want to find the best part first?
I do. This one is, a panel.
Oh, look how cool that is. Look at that.
Oh. Is this, what's her name? The gal that did Ebony and Ivory.
I don't know.
Oh,
I've got another box.
You know.
I think that's a motor designer. Isn't that what you're thinking of?
Yeah, what? I was thinking about this.
I don't know what it is, but I don't know if I've seen black and white from Northcott before, but it's possible. I've got one more box, so I'm going to get the other box opened, take plastic off, find the line on this bad boy, and then we'll be right back.
All right, super beautiful. It sent us down this whole little rabbit hole of us shopping around for you guys.
Yes. And you know what's funny is they call it ebony and ivory, but it's not ivory.
No, it's white.
definitely black, but it's white. It's not ivory.
It's white.
But it's beautiful
It's
nonetheless.
beautiful. It's beautiful. I can't remember the person that I did go out and look at that panel. The one that I was thinking of was like Create. So if you guys bought that, it's a little bit different. The flower is really, really similar, but it's an off-white, and this one is a bright white. So just a FYI about that. But anyway, it's super fantastic. We're going to show you the flowers up close, but
The panel is cool. You're going to think like, well, that's weird. It should just made a border print.
oh, wait,
Just wait.
wait.
This is the whole reason we bought more black and white.
Yeah.
If you have been to our shop, you look online, we have a huge
We like
selection
black and
of
white.
black and white. Because it's so versatile. You could turn it into a purple quilt just by starting with a little
A
bit.
red quilt.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
A yellow
we
quilt.
Love black and white. And this panel was the reason we had to get all of it.
It was. It was. There is a line.
Yes.
So you get two. Or, you can buy whatever you want to. Now, one thing before we show you the rest is that I always like to remind you guys about coloring. So if you will have a panel and you're not sure what to do with it, my suggestion is to put freezer paper on the back of it just to kind of stabilize it so that it's like paper. But then the kids can have a fun time. You can either use regular fabric markers, or you can use crayon. And if you use crayon, then what you do is you color everything and then you just put a paper towel over the top of it and heat it. And then what happens is it pulls off that wax onto that paper towel, and then it kind of stains basically the fabric. And the other little tip to that is that the cheaper the crayon, the better. You can get fabric crayons, but the reason for that is because you want less wax and more color. And so Crayola, they designed those better so that if somebody left one in their pocket and it went through the washer and the dryer, mom wouldn't get super, super upset. And so there's not as much color. It's mostly wax, which you think is kind of a nice thing. But when you're actually trying to stain the fabric, you really want those Rose Art or
Go to the dollar store.
Dollar store crayons work super, super well. So just for fun.
Yeah.
And if you feel like that's too big of a project, there's some other ones that you'll see here in just a second.
What I'll do, we do have some fabric markers here in the shop. They're really nice, bleed free. They really do almost print your fabric for you. It's really, really nice. I'll put those markers in with this collection since we
very
talked
good.
about it. And if there's a video, I know we've talked about coloring before. Did you and Eliza do it in one of hers?
Liza and I did it because we took some fabric very, very similar to this, and she colored it, and then we turned it into just a little zipper pouch for her mom.
Okay, so I'll
Mother's
look at
Day.
it, look at that video, and then we'll air that next. So if you're thinking, well, tell me more.
Super simple.
Super fun.
You can't mess up.
And again, the freezer paper is just the freezer paper you get at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Just
and then
nothing
it's really
fancy.
just to stabilize it so that when you're coloring, I mean, as an adult, you wouldn't have too much trouble, but a kid sometimes
pushes pretty hard.
you might find that your fabric is moving. So that's the only thing that's for, is just to stabilize it for you. All right. Fun panel. Okay, show them the
Okay,
quilts.
here are the patterns that go with it. So the patterns are really cool. I don't know which one is my favorite.
I know.
This one is from Quilt Fox Designs. This one's called Day and Night. So you can see where she uses the panel in the middle and on the outside. I mean, she
And the
uses
border.
4 panels.
Yeah.
because she really uses it all, and that's
And
all
just
it
a
is.
tiny little bit of fabric.
And then
Half a yard.
of 2 colors. And again, she used purple and teal, but you could do red and purple. You could do red and blue.
Black
you could
and
do
white.
your colors. It doesn't matter. But I think how they use that
I love the
was
border.
so smart.
Yeah. Yeah.
So smart.
Really clever.
So smart.
Really, really clever.
Pattern number 2 is a little more difficult. As in you're
Just
making
because it's
half rectangles.
pinwheels.
But it's also a stunner, let me tell you. Bam. Again, you're going to use one panel, and that's going to be in the center, and then you're just going to do some fun black and white pinwheels.
And then is it a attic window block?
Yes, an attic window block. And kind of. I mean, I feel like to do an attic window, you needed a thicker seal.
And probably a little more dimension, but yeah.
It's super cool. You could even eliminate that whole part back to a whole together. I just love the idea that they cut that apart, put a little something in there.
Or modify this if you already came up with other ideas for yourself. I mean, I think it's pretty clever. I like the idea of that size of a panel.
Yeah.
I think you could do a bunch of things.
And this one is definitely a wall quilt. This one's 38 by 51, really cool on an entryway door. You could also, of course, add more borders, make it a more of a lap size quilt. This one she made large. This one's 65 by 80. So you can really snuggle with this one. And this is going to take you longer to cut up than to sew those straight seams.
It is. The other thing too is the whole table runner thing. You know, you could do all kinds of things because of the shape of it already.
Yeah.
You know,
You could almost do it reversible where your black background is maybe part of your Christmas decor. Do some, or your fall. And then the white one, white background could have more of your spring Easter colors and just have a reversible runner.
or get a couple of markers and add some color to it.
So many
a little bit
options.
of color.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
A little bit.
Pastels.
Yeah.
But
don't
really
know.
cool.
I
So
like
both patterns, and I'll put markers in this collection. And then
There you
let's
go.
look this up close.
Yeah. It is just beautiful. All right. This is beautiful. I don't even know where to start. Is this the same piece? Do we just have 2 bolts of it?
Oh, maybe it is the same piece. Yeah,
Oh, I think it is. I'm going to pull one out so that you're not
because we're
confused.
going to do some coloring.
We are. I know. We definitely will. Here, let's just look at why we had to have 2 bolts of this. I mean, you know, again.
And I
So
think this one is similar to the one maybe you and Liza probably colored.
I think it is. I mean, look at that. So our little friend Presley, whose birthday is tomorrow, be watching for this to end up in a mailbox near you. Because look how much fun this would be to color. And then all you really need is to, you know, do like a fat quarter at a time and then just do a little zippered pouch. It would be just really, really adorable. I would be mesmerized at coloring that. Really, really cool. Or, you know, what a perfect piece of fabric. And then this one, ooh, I can't decide. Look at that one. That's
That was pretty
fantastic.
cool.
My guess is we're going to sell out of this one first because this is super fantastic. Really, really beautiful. And look at the size of those flowers. Really nice. And then we've got some little, just some little leaves and little flowers, leaves and a whole different kind of flower. See, the texture is just a little bit different. And then paisley leaves with flower. That is so cute.
That's cool.
I know, I love that one. Oh, and then here, this is the one, instead of a white background, it's the background. Oh, no, it's not exactly the same.
Scale difference.
No, the scale is different. Yeah, that's a great big flower. But still,
Very cool.
very cool. And then here's another paisley leaf on white. That's adorable. Love that. Fun little stripe. More leaves. Little flowers. Black leaves on white.
Awesome. Love it.
Beautiful. Okay, so we have a couple other things to show you, but again, we just want to say happy birthday, Jenny. And tomorrow, happy birthday, Paisley Presley. Paisley.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I think she's going to be 8.
Oh, that's fun. That's a fun age.
I think so. And we love that she watches us because she makes Grandma watch and then she tells Grandma what she wants. So she's
That's
our girl.
how my kids are with Nana. Nana, let's watch this. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
This is what they want.
They said.
Yeah. So we did go back when we said we went on a little shopping spree for you guys. There are so many things that you can do with this. And again, we really, really like black and white fabric because it's really the texture that you have and you can add whatever color to it you want.
Yes.
And so we did find a couple of fun little pre-cut packets that are kind of cool that have all of the different colors.
This is the new stuff from Wilmington. So there's a category in the website that says new from Wilmington. Because Wilmington's actually new to our store as of about 8 months ago. They finally had a different rep and their rep came. So we've been seeing more and more Wilmington. So these are just, I really like, they just do like a color collection. So all your textures are a little bit different and you just have these beautiful teals and purples. So again, just like this one, you can use, again, 2 half-yard cuts from your stash or start with something different and even make a reversible quilt. Use the few strips you want from here to create your quilt and then put the rest of your strips into your backing and then have a really cool black and white or a, purple and teal quilt on the back.
Yeah.
So
It's
really
nice
cool
the
option.
jewel tones because then there's others, right? Then there's like,
Yes, there's a red, white, and blue one. There's a brown, blue, and green one kind of for a man quilt. And I think there is like shades of gray. So there are other different color stories. If this isn't the one color you wanted, there's other colors. But again, adding in black and white to this makes it just that much more exciting.
yeah. And then there's also the stash. And I think that stash, we have this in the 10 squares, jelly
And 5-inch
rolls.
squares. I'm out of the strips.
Oh, okay.
So I only have 5-inch squares and 10-inch squares. But what's really cool about Stash is that they're a little bit of a muter color. So not like wham, bright, bold colors. They're a little bit on the more muted side. But the textures are all different. Just kind of like the Wilmington one where you might have dots, you might have triangles, you might have confetti. But it's really cool. It gives you that nice, fun array of color.
And then we also have some dry brush, so that it's all kind of like solids, I guess. I'm not solids, but I mean all one color.
Yep.
And so this one is the gray that we thought looked kind of really cool with this. And so this is all just 10-inch squares. They're all exactly the same.
And this one is the silver dry brush. I really like the texture of it. It's like if a grunge and a Moto Marble. I feel like those, everyone knows those.
It's a tidier grunge.
Yeah, it's very tidy grunge. And it's only 2 colors. You've got your background color and your schmear.
Yeah.
So
Not the grungy, rusty part that's in grunge. Does that make sense?
It's a cleaner grunge.
Cleaner grunge.
More sophisticated. I don't know.
Urban grunge. They might not like that we said that. I don't know. You know what we mean. We're talking to you guys.
It's cool. It's good. I like it.
It's good.
And
Yeah,
I really
like
like
dry brush.
that it also, I mean, yes, I can get grunge in pre-cuts also. But the dry brush, what's really nice is there's 42. Moda, a lot of their basics, whether it's a solid basic, a marble basic, or a grunge basic, they do their juniors, which is a half a thing. So you would only get 20 10-inch squares. These ones, you get the whole thing. You get 42.5, 42.10, or 42.5. And it's kind of sometimes nice if you're trying to work through your stash, but you do not have backgrounds and you can't waste 5 more minutes to cut more strips because you're over it, because you're already cutting up your stash. It's a nice way to splurge.
Like you're in my head.
I know. It's a nice way to splurge, to get your background pre-cuts. When you get it, you can really whip out that quilt in a weekend and get something off your to-do list.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
Yeah.
Lots of other colors. So I'm going to put the new from Wilmington up to the what's new. You're going to see yardage of the new stuff, but you're also going to see all of the arrangements of color packs or the single color pre-cuts. That might, again, go kind of well with this, or maybe it has inspired you for something else in your head or a pattern you already have at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And then also when we were out kind of doing our shopping, I was thinking that this required a little mention. So Brianna is gearing up. She brought her stuff in and she is, tomorrow we are finishing up filming we have a couple episodes. Well, it'll be one video, but it'll be,
It takes some time to make the magic happen.
Yeah. It takes 2 different shootings for you guys to get one video. But anyway, she's doing this crackers. And so this is our crackers pattern. And so what she's doing, and so what you can do, I don't know if you can tell in there, it's basically a half log cabin block. And then there's it can either be a panel or a focused piece, but she's doing it
Yeah.
Out of
So I'm doing it
these.
out of batik. So I have different background batiks.
Mhm.
Whereas in your kits, you just have one, right? You just have one solid background.
Yeah.
So in your kits, we give you a arrangement of colors for your color and then one background. Me, being
And the
me,
panel.
I think I've told you guys this a million times. I cannot be held down by one color. So
You cannot.
these are all different textures of batiks. And then you have your different colors to make your half log cabin. And then they're going to be offset by these beautiful
Really,
Yeah.
really
And
nice.
then-
That's that really cool. What's the name? Majestic or something?
Majestic, I think
Is the name of the panel, or Dawn? Majestic Dawn?
Majestic.
Dawn.
Dawn.
It's this pattern from Hoffman, and it's kind of all of
it's up again.
Hoffman's really cool prints that they put into blocks.
They're
And so,
downsized.
yeah, downsized
Yeah.
because these.
So all
were-
of these will be separated by some of those half log cabin blocks.
Yeah.
There's my little cutout.
Boop. Yeah.
Because again,
I know.
if you know me, I get bored. I had to try it.
I know. Let me make it, see if I like. Okay, I like it.
Make sure the math
Yeah.
works out the right way. All
Yeah.
that jazz.
So she'll do the video and show you the block and piecing the block and stuff. Then she has to go home, put the quilt together,
Peace out.
and then she has to do the other part of the video. So probably next week, probably you'll see this. So the reason I'm
You'll see it
mentioning
here pretty
this
soon.
is because Beat the Rush.
Yeah, I have.
If you
kits
don't
cut now.
have this kit yet, get it before they're all
Yeah.
gone.
Or
So,
at least get the
anyway.
panel because
At least
I
the
think
panel.
the panel is the coolest part of this entire quilt.
Oh, yeah.
I think you can always pick colors to make your blocks with.
Mhm.
But I think the panel is really what's gonna,
The panel is fantastic, and I think it's a little spendy as far as panels go. But you saw the size of it, right?
It's
I mean,
huge.
it's the size of a
it's almost a
twin-size
2-yard
bed.
piece.
Yeah, it's humongous, and so you could just put a border on it and be done with it. But yeah, ever since we saw that panel, she's been planning this. So finally, tomorrow, that's
So
what
we're
our
gonna start.
plan is.
So when you
for
see the whole tutorial go out and you see a wardrobe change and replace, it's just part of
Her
filming.
hair will be
And
different.
heaven knows I cannot remember what I wore yesterday to know what I'm supposed to wear.
That's why I always wear black.
My hair is whatever it is for the day. Did I wash it? Oh, I guess you'll know.
Yeah,
There'll be signs.
yeah.
All right.
All right. So what all did we see today? We
Um,
we didn't see very much. We were
Not
busy.
very much. I think only
We saw
2 collections: music and black and white.
and then some book panels.
Soft books, always a
Some
game changer.
patterns.
Soft books are also good if you have little people in your family.
Yeah.
A daycare. If you're part of people who do, like we do here, we do stockings for the kids in the system. So everybody gets a stocking full of
Mhm.
really cool things. But a soft book uses all of that scrap batting that you don't know what to do with, but you can't throw it away. So do some fun
yeah.
soft books for little people. You can
And
also
they're so nice. You just throw them in the washer, throw them in the dryer. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what happens.
a
to
new
them.
mom. It doesn't
They
matter.
could, yeah, a baby can take a book to bed.
Yeah, that's what's
okay.
gonna happen. So super cool. You can also we give quilts to like the fire department and the police department. 'Cause
Yeah.
If there's any kind of disturbance, they can give something to somebody. Every once in a while, there's a naked person and they get a quilt. I don't think it's fair, but to each their own. But those police officers would also know if there's a kid who needs something special, and they could
Yeah.
give the kid a book and a quilt, and the experience will be not as bad.
Yeah.
So really cool things there. And then of course,
Yeah.
if you need some convenience shopping.
Yes, because tonight you have to be celebrating
Yes.
Chinese New Year.
Yeah, wherever that is.
With
Either it's hiding
Chinese
with the dog.
And I think
Chinese food.
tonight is also a new moon.
Yes,
Oh, maybe that's why it's China. Oh, maybe that's why.
that probably connects.
I never
But
know.
it's always a different.
It's always a
day.
different time. Yeah. It's not the year. It's when something happens. So tonight is the new moon. And that means that whole planetary parade, which we talked a little bit about this morning. And I think we got off on some other tangent.
Go for a
Tonight's the
drive.
night.
Get away from the
Go
city
for a drive.
lights.
Tonight's the night that you're supposed to be able to see it the best.
Okay, I'll have to go out and look.
I know.
We've been watching them, and I feel like I can't see as much as I should be able to see.
Huh. And also it's cold, so I don't last for very long.
I mean, there's that.
There's that. I can't wait to this later in the summer.
Right, it's easier to stay up that late.
Yeah.
All right, you guys have a
All
great
right, you
night.
guys.
Have a lot of
Yes.
fun.
Yes.
And we'll see you later this week.
All right. Bye, you guys.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.